Hey YouTube, I know what you're thinking. Another N82 Tactical holster review, and you're right. This one is for my Glock 30sf. I did another review. I bought the professional model for my SIG P238, and it had the plastic shell here. And I ordered that one because I always had concerns about just a little piece of elastic guarding the trigger. But after wearing this thing for a few weeks now, I don't have any fear at all about that anymore. This thing is real thick elastic. Holster itself, made just like my other one, real nice smooth stitching. You can't feel any of the seams when you're wearing it. Super soft suede backing. Real good clip. If you're going to get one of these for your Glock 30, make sure you have a good gun belt, because it's a heavy gun and you want a good belt, and this clip will keep it right where you want it. My Glock 30, nothing in the magazine, no chamber, safe direction, there, got that done. That's the gun in the holster. It's a perfect fit. The funny thing is, I carry all my Glocks in this holster too. The Glock 30 is quite a bit wider, but I've carried my 26 and 27s, 23, just about all of them I've had in this holster at one point. And your belt and your pants going around the outside holds the gun to where it doesn't move, even though like this stays in. The smaller guns will slide out, but when you put your belt on, that's where you get your retention at. I'll do a video showing how it looks and taking it out and putting it back in the holster with it on. I usually wear my guns at 4 to 5 o'clock because I'm fairly thin, about 6'2", 190, and I actually wear this one just past 3 o'clock. And there's a little lump there when I lean over to get something, but I don't care. If somebody sees a lump, they see a lump. But yeah, I can actually wear this at 3 o'clock, that big thick Glock 30, and it still doesn't print very bad. I mean, until I do something bending over wise, you can't really even tell I have it on anyway. Back to the holster. The holster is unbelievable. Just the way this front boot leather part is so soft, it won't scratch your gun. You don't ever have to worry about scratching the finish, or I don't even think you could wear the finish just because of the way the elastic part holds the gun in there. But I have a Kimber Ultra Stainless Raptor 2. And I'm going to get the same holster for it and see if I like carrying it in this kind of type of holster. But so far, everything I've got from these guys has been just top notch. Super fast. I mean, it's some of the holsters, you order them and it might be 2 to 3 weeks before they get caught up or get you sent. Some of them are even longer than that. I'm going to do a review on a couple other holsters I got from custom makers off YouTube here, and they were close to 5 or 6 weeks, but they're custom Kydex, and I ordered certain options that made them take longer. So, but as far as I'm concerned, for $39.95 or whatever it was, $40, you can't really beat these holsters. This is probably going to be my main go-to holster for a while, until I get the one for my Raptor, and then we'll see. Maybe my Kimber will turn into my carry gun. But I said I don't have any negatives at all to say about this holster. Once you put it on, you don't have to worry. This part will actually hold against your skin. I don't know if you can tell this or not, but if you just push a little bit of pressure down against it, it won't even move on this slick desk. So when it gets against your skin and you put your belt on it, it doesn't move. It doesn't slide around or anything. You don't even know, even with a gun the size of a Glock 30, you don't even know it's on after a while. It's that comfortable. But I said I'll put a short video up just showing what it looks like on. As usual, I'll have my 511 Tactical pants on, just a t-shirt to show how it rides and what it looks like. I think the gun belt is Uncle Mike's. I'm not even sure which gun belt I had on. So we'll see what that looks like. Well, this is how it rides. You can still see the lump. It's a pretty big honking gun. Right there. Draw, reholster. Just got to make sure trigger guard starts in. No big deal at all. I will say, make sure you have a decent gun belt, because this is a heavy gun. Well, as you saw, this gun rides pretty good, pretty concealable in this type of holster. Doesn't move hardly at all. Only when I do something like run somewhere or something pretty physical like that, it might shift just a little bit, and that's just as my pants would loosen up. I mean, if I cinch my belt down a little bit tighter, I'm sure it would never move, but I don't like to have my belt super tight. I highly recommend this kind of holster for your Glock 29 and 30. It amazed me. I was really surprised about this elastic. That's the last point I'll make. I alluded to it when I started this video. I was kind of worried about something being able to get into that trigger. And if you push down, you kind of can. But the clip actually covers up any chance you would have of getting in there, like your shirt tail or something catching in the trigger as you was reholstering. But with the safe action triggers on a Glock, you don't really have to worry about it. It has to hit the center pin too, and that's not likely to happen ever. But so I've been carrying this one around for a few weeks now. I haven't had any issue. I actually carried it without a round in the chamber for the first week, and trigger is always still cocked when I pulled it out at the end of the day, so I never, if I can do that for a week, I pretty much trust a holster to keep my gun safe. Alright, thanks for watching. N82 Tactical. This is the original holster. I think they're around $40 on their site. Yeah, check them out.